Hello, my name's Carol, and I'm here to give you some headache, but a positive good one. As we all know, gold is money. When you have gold as a product, you own the cash. But how are we going to transfer the gold to cash? That's what I'm about to tell you. I'm going to tell you some secrets. Not the secrets you thought you'd love to hear, but it's essential learning techniques to make all the money circulation go faster. And guess what? Yes, decreasing the storage capacity for all your products. The money circulation refers to how fast money passes from one holder to the next. It can refer to the income velocity of money, which is the frequency at which the average unit of currency is used to purchase newly domestically produced goods and services within a given time period. Warned you about the headache. In other words, it's the number of times $1 is spent to buy goods and services per unit of time. In a matter-of-fact economy, it's a big deal to be handled. Consumer shopping habits have changed in the new economy, and some of those habits will have an impact on purchases of prescriptions and healthcare products for the next few years. Consumer surveys made these statements about buying healthcare products in this economy. I look at the specials a lot more. I use coupons. If I get sick, I don't have insurance, so I just get something over the counter. And I try to buy in bulk or buy one get one free, especially antibiotic creams. People changed and their habits did too. Fasten, money circle, win the race. Comparing between the fast money circulation system and the slow money circulation, clearly we can see why fasten money circulation wins the race. Slow money circulation requires more patience. It takes much more time to reach the equality capital. Even they're selling their products, but shops always late on paying due to the wholesale system. While fasten money circulation is way faster, clearly paying in cash, gaining cash. For example, pharmacies. Retail selling, since medicines are essential, means faster money gaining. What about the market? Despite the high level of political instability and economic turmoil, the Iraqi market conditions today are fiercely competitive. Iraqi's GDP was $229.33 billion in 2014, making it the world's 45th largest economy. In 2014, Iraq's GDP grew by 4.21%. The current GDP per capita is $10,744.97. In purchasing power adjusted USD, and still growing. With this high level of competition comes the essential need for management within organizations to have a tool in hand that will assist them in the business planning process. In fact, they all need to gain money and sell products. So how can we handle importing? Easy. There are some legal provisions that require authorization to import medicines. Law in Iraq exists that allow the sampling of imported products for listing. In general, when we import the product, we put it in storage. Yet with no cash flows to be used, there would be a termination of the products. Talking about products implies the following. In order to provide a starting point for the identification of Iraq public views about community pharmacists, this study was conducted to assess public use of community pharmacies in Baghdad, evaluate attitudes towards the role of community pharmacists, and determine required pharmacist characteristics and future services, such as patient records, availability of diagnostic and screening services, direct contact with the physician, automatic processing of the prescription, and immunization services. Cash, cash, cash. No need for debit cards. No need to increase storage capacity. And it's obvious, a need to be all in the winning side. This is a base, and this is what we need. Why do we need to be paid in cash? Pharmacists are selling products in cash. We buy the products in cash. So why shouldn't we get paid in cash? Here are some basic definitions to clarify the pharmacy profit story. Gross profit is the difference between the revenues received by a pharmacy minus the cost of the products sold by the pharmacy. Gross profit measures the portion of revenues available to cover the operating expenses and operating profit of a pharmacy. Think of gross profit as earnings before expenses, EBE. Gross margin expresses gross profit as a percentage of revenues. A pharmacy's gross profit dollars can be spent in three ways. non-owner operating expenses, everything needed to operate the pharmacy, payroll, rent, licenses, insurance, except the salary and benefits of the owner. Owner compensation, pre-tax salary and benefits of the working pharmacy owner. Net operating income, the so-called bottom line. Why should we refuse the debit card paying? The question is, why shouldn't we? Overpaying, over-shopping, lost invoices, hackers, less safety, increasing the storage capacity where there's a risk for expiry dates, less profits to be earned. Cash and time is the solution.